Greetings, everyone! Finally it is out. 1 entire hour later than last time. Let me just... I fixed my setup. I'm now able to read the chat. Hi there, River Mouse. Hi there. Is the sound okay? Hi, Niconelli. Ooh, new faces. Or usernames, I should say. Hi, AC. My clown time. Oh, yeah. Hello, you know, baby. Clown time. Sounds good? Okay. Charlene. Oh, Surago. Hi there. Okay, my stream page thingy-majig is not doing a good, correct job. It's telling me there's only 2 people in the chat. But Niconelli, Surago, Chellen, Julia Clar. Hello everyone, welcome back Blue Blood. Already know who it is. I do. I have seen the fucking thingy with amisia, and I saw people played with the brightness and stuff, and I was like, oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah. For everyone who doesn't know, we're gonna see amisia again. Let's do this. Oh. What a running game code script are. Oh no. Well, poop. I don't know if you can see that on stream. Let me check. Nope, it's just black. I've got a crash. It fucking crashed. Oh boy, it's off to a good start. Today was such a great day. I got hyped for World of Warcraft, for the movie that was on TV tonight, and now for HIVESWAP, and now this happens. Let's try again. Let me put this on this side so I can actually see you guys a bit better. I can handle the clown, yeah. Do you think that's scripted? Well... Oh, wait, where, what? Okay, what? Why are we in a... Okay, part of you has always been taken with the idea of purchasing a one-way train ticket to anywhere and boarding it without looking back. Or, in your current case, stowing away without looking back. Details. The idea had always seemed so idyllic. No strings, no obligations, just you and your journey. The wind in your hair and the taste of freedom on your lips. But what's the green, gooey stuff around? Oh, in the garbage can again? I don't know. We're in a hole, or possibly a stomach. I do not hope so. Our little daydream didn't exactly involve careening across a perilous extraterrestrial landscape, but then you always like to think of yourself as the kind of person who's open to new experiences. It does look slimy. Not to mention new friends. It is not capital this time. Was it capital? Was it all the previous times capital? Because in my mind it was, whatever. Someone's gross grass nose. Someone's gross ass nose. I know you meant gross ass as nose, but it just sounded like an ass nose, and I love it. In practice, though, this tastes less like freedom and more like noxious muck, which is what you're currently surrounded by. Okay, so we are in something slimy. It's not unlike the slime that was in Skilla's Raccoon, except that slime was weirdly soothing, and this is prickly and burny and uncomfortable. What? How did we end? Okay, do I not remember something that was going on last time here? Did we end up in something slimy last time? And I just don't remember? Which is a possibility. My memory's bad as hell lately. No. Did we end up in something slimy and ew? I do not remember. What happens? Or sometimes happens. It's just okay. Burning and uncomfortable prickly? What have you gotten into? I don't think. Yeah, AC, same. You thought you were being smart by sneaking on board, jumping into a sort of cargo carriage. Oh, how wrong you'd been. Oh, we've jumped. That's it. MC is no longer allowed to act on their own off screen. Same, Julie. Welcome to your turn. Yeah, trying not to die. Oh, then turn off. You stay here. The bug, nice one. The trade-off for not being caught, then maimed and or killed for your blood color is apparently this. You will prefer the maiming. God knows you're used to taking a beating by now. Oh, okay, we're just into this. Wow, he is so anime. Look at him. And here's Amisia again. And then on this screen, I can actually see it behind her. Barely. Is anyone else catching it? Is anyone else seeing it? Oh my god, the eyes actually light up when you hover over her. Like the eyes here in the background. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, damn. So, should we go with Amisia Ardeen, question mark? Or azdajax first? It's done really good so far. I'm surprised they aren't dead at this point. Yeah, same. Amisia, so H says Amisia. Purple clown wife. Amisia Azdaja's Bay. Vegeta water power level C. Yeah, Bradley. Amisia, everyone's for us. Okay, this is getting a bit. This is getting 50 a bit more direction 50-50. Azdaja, Amisia, Azdaja. Personally, I'd say we go with azdajax. Maybe first because I'm perfectly honest. I'm on the hype train for, let's say, Amisia's caretaker. Let's call it that. And I am the one that keeps that likes to keep the things that I do enjoy the most for the last, or might enjoy for the more. But that's just my personal opinion, and I'm here to actually, yeah, save the best for the last. True, exactly that. So, okay, so. I'm sorry, Blue Blood. I'm sorry. It's 50. It's from what I've got, it's 50-50. So let's enjoy Troll Vegeta. For now, Blue Blood. Don't worry. We'll get to our blood case soon enough. Azdaja's art is peppy, and I thought he would like from his entry in. Oh, come on. The Troll Call. I thought he would be more calm than this. But look at this. That's just like, hell yeah, I know I'm the main character here. I do not care if anyone says anything else. Damn. So then, let's go with Troll Vegeta. Is that even how you pronounce Vegeta in English? I don't know. Wow, we're 30 people! On my counter, at least. Damn, we're actually... Wow. And knows that, yes. Probably. I don't know. Our protagonist, yes. Oh, damn. There we go. After what feels like way too long, the vehicle slows down and you take the opportunity to tumble out of your slime jail onto the dusty ground, picking yourself up and hurrying away from the station before you can get spotted. Wow, that is a landscape. A little while later, you're standing at the beginning of a massive canyon, and your awful train ride almost feels worth it. The canyon stretches on endlessly, miles of yawning chasms and winding ravines at your feet. Yeah, that's kind of like a Dragon Ball setting-esque. Well, a dusty divan. Well, I guess the troll equivalent to a train might be like a centipede thing. Srago, I agree. This is nice. It's it's enough to make your mouth hang open in awe. After spending so much time in various grody parts of the city, the sight of such pristine natural beauty touches your heart. It's an episode of Dragon Ball, yeah. So, centipedes, but great. Yep, that's exactly it. Do you know what the slime was? It was centipede train poop. Same bug. I was never a huge Dragon Ball Z fan because I mainly wasn't allowed to watch it. You feel somehow inspired, like you could belt out an aria or draw a masterpiece if you tried. But before you can begin exploring your hidden creative depths, you're distracted by noises coming from not too far away. Which is a well-valid troll name. True. Somewhat. You're not alone. You know what this means. A chance to get yourself more of that sweet, sweet friendship. After so many successful companionship ventures, you're thirsty for more. You pick up your jaw and go investigate. The sounds lead you towards a trail along the side of the canyon, which in turn leads you down to a roomy platform not that much lower than where you started. By the way, can you hear my fan in the background? Because it's kind of blowing directly towards my mic and I can't turn it because then it wouldn't bring me anything because I need to cool off. It's warm as heck in here. There's a series of sharp outcrops jutting out of the plateau, and perched atop the highest one is a figure dramatically framed against the moonlight. Oh, this is so anime. Okay, good. If you can't hear the fan, it's great. 33! Oh yeah, we're hitting records here. At first, you think he's peering moodily into the distance, but then you realize he's looking through some kind of contraption on his face. What a weeb, yeah! Recording coordinates. You look around. There doesn't seem to be anyone else here. So what you heard was this fellow muttering to himself. You guess? I see. He's so wrapped up in whatever it is that he's doing, that he hasn't noticed you yet. This guy has got to be hankering after some company, being all by his lonesome out here in the middle of nowhere. You're sure of it. This sounds like an anime opening. Yeah. Wave and say hello. Climb up and surprise him. I mean, I wonder which one's the fail. Undertale confirmed. Nah, I wouldn't say that. I think this one sounds more like one of the Mettaton underlings. But oh well. Okay. Nani? And then we get blasted. Plot twist. That probably won't go well. Nani? Oh yeah. So surprise him and get probably laser beamed by his eyes. What do you say? Do it, says Bluebird. What do you say? Nani? Try it. If he actually says Nani, or the sound effect comes as a meme inside this, I'll laugh my butt off. They will just get scared and kill us either way. Okay, clever, let's surprise him. Eagerly, you clamber up the side of the rock. Wow, this drop is pretty intense. But it's nothing you can't handle without plenty of determination and frantic scrambling. You finally make it to the top. You're about to haul yourself up so you can stand, fully ready to introduce yourself and let this guy have it with the geniality. I read genetically first. It was like, wait, what? Really show him how amazable you can be. Before you can do that, though, he wears a round trench coat and long hair whipping in a wide arc. All your clumsy scrabbling at the rock face must have glued him into your presence. Oh, jeez, no. Oh, it's fading out. Did you really think you could sneak up on me? His eyes flash. Literally, they flicker from blue and turquoise and black again in quick succession. You don't notice the pure white energy crackling at his fingertips until you're already in the air. Omae wa shinderu. Nani? That is so strong and I love it. I fucking love it. When Copram lifted you, it was like getting yanked up by the scruff of your shirt. This is smoother somehow. Like you just stepped. I feel strong breeze. Damn. Doesn't really change the outcome though. You eye the ground below you nervously. Think again. Wait, you weren't engaging in any sneaking around, honest. Or, well, you were, but you didn't mean to anything malicious by it. You were just after some quality hangouts. Unfortunately for you, he doesn't seem very moved by your heartfelt entreaty. A likely story. You were looking to gank my data to get a front up on the game. Don't try to deny it. You don't know anything about any game, but before you can explain it further, you're unceremoniously released. You run through quite the spectrum of emotions as you plunge downwards, but the strongest by far is regret. Regret that you'll emerge from this altercation sans the use of your limbs if you're lucky, but also sans a potential new friend. Bye. I don't know what the yeah, a lot of Sun's word thingies there, but I don't know if like and Team Rocket blasts off again. That's what I wanted to say. There it is. Was it Ready Player One reference? Yeah. Well, at this point we knew we fucked up. Oh, this is lovely. This is amazing. Ah, yes. Let's try again without a fail. And Kunul said that he used to be sensitive and shit. Well, maybe he is as soon as you know him better. Oh. Yeah, it was the right one. Whew. Wave and say hello. Sporting your most winning smile, you call out a greeting and give a jaunty wave. That gets his attention. Well, well, well. Would you look at what the Purby's dragged in? Are you lost? That depends on your definition of lost. You prefer to think of whatever you're doing as taking a scenic route. Just like, indefinitely. Your new acquaintance and hopefully soon-to-be Paul snorts unimpressed. It would be better if you did that somewhere else. Better for me, I mean. Which is the most important issue currently at hand, let's face it. Wow. I still have preparations to make. And I'm running out of time. You're kind of cramping my style here. Preparations? For the game, obviously. It's starting any minute now. Yeah, it is Kaiba's code. It is exactly Kaiba's code. He's a rival character. Uh-huh. You have no idea what he's talking about. Seriously? You don't know about dual strifers? Oh no! It is Yu-Gi-Oh! It is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! He might be a flopper as well, but this is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow, you're even more of an empty-headed pleb than I thought. That's not a very fair thing to say. Sure, you might have made a habit of running headfirst into stupidly dangerous situations, but there's no reason for him to assume. Your voice is drowned out by a crackling sound. He's levitating down from his perch towards you. Sparks of energy stirring this sand up into a cloud. This is just like troll Kaiba. Okay, yeah, definitely some Raid 1 influence too. After meeting Sirava and Caprum, you've come to expect psionic powers from trolls with yellow blood by now, but it still kind of takes you aback. You stumble. I gotta breathe in, yeah. Nerd! You stumble backwards, falling on your ass. The troll is unbothered by your spill, continuing to address you while you're sprawled on the ground. I'll explain. Dual Strifers pits Alterna's best and brightest against each other in a timed event designed to reveal the most skilled among the group. Which would be me, of course. That goes without saying. He tells you a bunch of other stuff about the game mechanics that, to be honest, goes straight over your head. He's apparently not in enough of a rush that he can stop what he's doing to outline his plans to you. Some random passerby, in a fairly detailed manner at that. That's so anime though. He seems pleased to have an audience actually. Wow, this friendship is barely even off the ground and you're already doing great. You get back on your feet and nod along sagely, pretending to understand all his rambling about strategy and whatnot. Yep. And then you notice a blinking light. It's coming from the screen over his eye. Huh? Interesting. Mascota can't retrieve any data on your species at all. He leans forward and looks at you. Really looks at you. Up until this point he'd been paying more attention to his own voice and whatever readings he's been getting on his device. But now he's focused fully on you. Huh. It's starting to fluster you a little. Actually, that is, until his mouth twists into a smirk. You get a glimpse of a single jagged tooth. You know, it's technically possible to join in teams of two. But now you're here. Is he saying what you think he might be saying? Excitedly, you clarify whether he's asking you to join the game as his partner. Ha! Sure. I just love teaming up with clueless nerds like you. No. You'd be a nice element of surprise, though. I could use you as a collateral resource, fodder, a leggy. What do you say? That doesn't sound nearly as flattering. But it's an opportunity to help, and you've founded so many great friendships, ongoing whatever favors random strangers have wanted you to do for them already. Why stop now? If Canul's gonna show up, this is gonna be murderous. Okay, you'll be the best lucky ever, or screw this. Which guys do you think will lead to the fail first? If you have the feeling this one's faster, which will mean that Amisia's route will be much longer. So what do you guys say? Which one is the fail? The you'll be the best lucky ever, or screw this? Blue Blood says screw it. Probably screw this. It goes against the entire other, what was the name? Theories that kept coming on the last few episodes, because screw this might be just walking off and he is not interested in us anymore, but also could show that we have self-esteem. So you all say screw it? Then screw it shall be. Yeah, Bradley, yellow card. But let's do it. I mean, we don't have to fail at the first attempt, I suppose. Okay then. After my arm stopped hurting for a moment, I am on. You know what? You're better than this. Who does this guy think he is? Trying to turn you into his minion. Everyone keeps expecting you to be useless, and you're tired of it. You've accomplished great things, you say. Stamping your feet, kicking up a real hullabaloo. Okay. You're a big deal on your home planet. People practically quiver in their boots when you walk past. Probably because they're scared you ruin their clothes or something. And even if you weren't a big deal, even if you were the smallest fry around, you're pretty sure you could take whatever he could dish out. He's just a greedy nerd asshole who looks like he fell out of the IT department straight into a discounter bin of bad Matrix cosplay cast-offs. Oh yes. Oh, this is great, Roasty. Especially the bad Matrix cosplay cast-offs is like, ooh. Ooh. You have no idea what you're doing. Absolutely nothing that you said about yourself is true. Well, true. Are we telling him that? I think you wanna fight us after what? Yeah, probably, AC. You're spewing hot air and pure vitriol running on the modicum of confidence you build up, bluffing your way through the variety of mishaps you've encountered before now. So that, yep, HU. You throw up your hands when you're done, both out of exasperation and as a kind of ending flourish to your little speech. There's a deafening rumble behind you. When you turn around, it's just in time to see one of the outcrops shudder dramatically into a pile of detritus. Your eyes go wide. If the rock was already weakened and chose this moment to break, resulting in the best coincidence ever, or you have secret telekinetic powers of your own that you've never known till now. Well, there's a third possibility. Whichever it is, it grants your venting session a healthy dose of gravitas. But Azdajax looks at you with a complicated expression of his face. Like he's mad at you, but also like you've just paid him a really nice compliment. What a brazen proposition. What? Proposition? If you're propositioning anything, it's for him to consider you an equal rather than some kind of psychic. That's all. Let me tell you something, alien. I've heard things through the spherical fruit string about someone else in my line of work who caused quite a stir recently. Wait, what? Spherical fruit string? Spherical fruit string. Oh jeez, Alternian. Alerts have been blowing up, saying a gold-blood girl assassinated a sea dweller. Wait, gold-blood? Wasn't she green? Oh no, gold was her thing hiding. Grapevine. Oh. Never mind. Polypa, yes. I had reason to suspect she'd show herself here today. I was looking forward to seeing if she's as good as the room would say she is. A gold-blood girl. That's what the alerts say. But as one of the best mercenaries in the business, I know better. They must have been wearing a disguise. He points a finger at you. You, despite not being of Alternian origin, have a record. You've shown up here to a dueling session in a rumpus robe and not slit stilts. Oh yeah, we're still in it. I keep forgetting we're still wearing that fucking robe. I hope Polypa's gonna show up. He indicates your flowing gown and heels. Yep. Which could easily be another disguise to throw the drones off your scent. And as you so graciously just demonstrated, you're powerful. You're easily the most suspicious person I've come across here yet. Who's to say that you're not the mysterious killer? Whoops. Actually, we changed in the last one. Now we're in Chixie's dress. Oh, yeah, right. We're in Chixie's dress now. In one of the good endings. I'm all confused which on the good endings we actually roll with. In whatever. Yep, from Chixie, yep. I do remember it now. Well, true, but maybe just calls it robe because he assumes us male and prefers to say robe because most males feel more comfortable by it being called a robe, maybe? I don't know. The robe over top of the dress? That would look... that would look so fucking bad, it's already great again. Not in troll dialect, you think? I mean, possible. We didn't ever met a troll wearing like a robe, like a mage robe or something. Huh. You realize that he's been floating gradually higher and higher in the air as he's talking to you, until he's hovering over you almost sorry, almost predatorily. Shit! What have you done? Who's to say that you're not the mysterious killer? You realize that he's been... what? Huh? How did I swear it just clicked normally. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Robe plus dress it is, I guess. Oh, juicy tits. Sorry. We're Kira. We are Kira. His eyes light up and a bright blue beam explodes the rock next to you. You turn tail and run, but he follows, trailing along behind you like some kind of angry helium balloon. He doesn't stop shooting at you, and you can feel the lasers rush past you, rustling your hair and clothes as they cut through the air. Gosh, he's powerful, It takes your breath away. You'd be in awe if you weren't busy running for your life. You almost wish you had some sort of device that you could measure just how powerful he is. It's probably over that number really close to a million. Or to 10,000 actually. Feeling balloon, I'm dying. Except, no, not really. On second thought, knowing his exact power level would probably be so frustrating that you'd immediately break whatever device that would call for with your bare hands. It's over 9,000! It's more like posing, whatever that means. As strong as he is, though, you can't help but to notice that none of his shots are at all close to hitting you. It's more like he's trying to intimidate you, provoke you into fighting back. You have to get away from him as quickly as possible before any of his blasts actually connect. Before you know it, your scurrying feet have taken you to where you started. The train. Ooh, the train station. Would you quit running around like a clock beast with a severed think pan? Oh yeah, those. He's the avatar. No, he's actually. You came onto me, and now you won't follow through? Get back here and fight! You seem to have managed to both pick a fight and hit on him simultaneously. Maybe he thinks you want that hate man spades thing with him? God. How does a Dragon Ball always misshoot? Yeah. You just wanted to be friends, and then you might have lost your temper a little. This is all just a big misunderstanding. You're going Super Saiyan Goldblood. Oh yeah. His hair will turn gold in a second. He isn't listening to you. Another blast zips past you, dangerously close to your ear this time. You scan the area ventricle for cover. There, a structure near the tracks that looks like it might be some kind of mechanized ticket booth. You dive behind it. I'm growing impatient, alien. Seize this game of hunt and sequester and face me. A beam hits your makeshift shield, blowing a hole straight through it. You stumble backwards close to the tracks. Oh no. Oh fuck. This is it. You're going to be murdered in cold blood by a guy who can shoot pure energy out of his eyes, and there's nothing you can do about it. You squeeze your eyes shut, bracing for impact. All of a sudden, there's a distant rushing sound. With all the running and laser dodging, you'd forgotten that this station was even for in the first place. The train is arriving. Maybe someone on it will be willing to help you. Not like Alternians seem to have a good record of helping folk in need out of the goodness of their hearts, but damn it, it's the only chance you've got. Oh man. He's gonna go got here. What if he's a Sunderer? Yeah, the accidental hate flirting actually happened. Do you expect him to be like, actually strong? Fuck, yes, truly. That was our mistake. Oh yeah, please flip the train. Please flip the train. Azdajax is distracted by the train's arrival for only a moment before turning towards you again. But then a figure climbs out of one of the train carriage, a figure that's large and hulking, and one that you recognize. It is Camille! Azdajax? What the hell are you doing? Why are you attacking my friend? Friend? It's a blush. It's a pure gold blush. You know this globe's for a sponge? Why didn't you tell me? They're the assassin I've been looking for. Good ending. Oh shoot. Oh my. What? You idiot. You're no assassin. They're no assassin. When I met them, they freaked out over a little blood. They've never even killed before. What? Well, we killed with our butt and a butt again. So, cat out of the bag, yeah. What about their powers? Camille squints at you like she's thinking very hard about what your more exceptional qualities might be. Well, they're pretty good at falling on their ass. Yeah, we actually killed someone with that. Oh yeah, low blood, I agree. Big boy, baby. We're so good at falling on our ass. We kill people with it. I mean, agreeably wigglers and approve rust blood, but still. And freaking out in the middle of a crisis. And being squishable. Azdajax's expression goes cold. His eyes stop flashing, but he still looks like he could kill you with its glare alone. I see. So that's why you were running away. You were lying. What an immature ruse. Whoops. You can't help but feel a little bad for pulling the wool over his eyes, even though you were fearing for your life until just a few seconds ago. Azdajax seems to trust Camille. Camille's words so implicitly, now that you've been exposed as nothing but a regular Joe. He seems to have lost all interest in you. Camille, I was beginning to think you'd skipped out on this event. Of course not! I missed the Omniscuttler caravan. How can you shout that? And the desert has shitty reception, so I couldn't call. You know that. That's right. Well, I'm glad you made it. I've let myself get distracted by this peon for long enough. Ooh! Being recently on the hype World of Warcraft train, being called a peon is something cool. Let's go strive some losers. Own their nukes in battle and profit. Fuck yes! I'd love to say, let's just stay in chat, kid. But there's a bunch of coals in that canyon. With my name all over them. Later! Did you see that finger gun? Did you see that? Bye! Turn around and finger gun. Swoosh and turn around and finger gun. Oh yeah, that's such a happy fucking combo. I love it. You watch wistfully as they set off back towards the canyon. If only you hadn't lost your temper and lied out your ass like an idiot, you might have been walking along with them. Instead of you're here all alone on the ground, new friendship having slipped through your fingers like all this desert sand. Left alone. This is the bad ending, apparently. Woohoo! You guys were right. My thought of that was wrong. And now we head for the good ending. Also, just note, because it's fucking late, it's 2 AM at my place at the moment almost. Perhaps I have to pay respect. If that's something I've... Oh, fucking hell. F turns it into full screen. Alexa, tell Bess... No! Did you hear my Alexa right now? She was counting down from 5 after. Oh god, that freaked me out. I just watched Terminator. She was counting down from 5 and then like, isn't this too boring for you? And it was like, oh fuck. Oh gee. Oh damn. Hi everyone. Oh, too bad. Too bad for your brain. Da 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 da. Like 2 goes 40. Yep. Oh jeez. I need a second to comprehend that that I for a moment thought that my, you know, the thing in my room that reacts when I call the name. That I actually thought it would turn old Terminator on me right now. It's okay, everyone. You can actually rewind and watch from the beginning, I guess. But basically, we met Troll Kaiba Vegeta mix. His power level's over 9,000, and he looks exactly like Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's just a huge, dueling, powerful animu nerd a badass villain kinda-esque person, and I love it. Yeah, same, Julie. That was what I was thinking. Okay, what to upload later, but you can keep watching from now. Whew. No! No! I won't speak that out loud, Haichu. I won't. I'm scared. You'll be the best Lecky ever. Let's go with this one. The title might not be much, but that doesn't mean you can't excel at it. You tell him you accept his offer. Excellent. By the way, I'm azdajax. But you must have known that already. But it's time for the machine. Yeah, Bradley. Oh jeez. You're not sure why you would. Maybe he's some kind of big shot? Come to think of it, the name does ring a bell. You've heard it before. Then, when you were in the middle of infiltrating bandit hideout with a mercenary, Camille. You met my mate Sprit? You must have gotten on her good side, or you wouldn't be standing here talking to me. Because you'd be minced into the ground finer than a grub paste. He's grinning, like he's really proud and fond about Camille being the sort of girl who'd make mincemeat out of someone as soon as speak to them. If he wasn't talking about her literally murdering you, you might find this reaction endearing. Terminator, count to 0. Hang on. If he really has a partner, why isn't she here? Azdajax's expressions sours abruptly. My partner isn't here because she didn't make our agreed upon rendezvous time. Because she didn't make our agreed... Okay. For no god reason. A potato? Potato, set a timer! Actually, will she react when I speak English to her? Alexa, set her timer on 10 seconds. Oh fuck, it actually worked. 10 seconds. Oh, she doesn't understand the time. Never mind. Maybe because the word timer is really extremely similar in German. Actually, it's just the same. He says the word partner in an overdone exasperated huff. Exasperated huff. As if he thinks she mightn't be listening from behind a wall or somewhere and he can somehow shame her into appearing. I think that Tagore and Azdajax could be really good friends. I think... maybe. You remember what Polypa said about mercenary duos often being quadranted pairs, i.e. romantically involved? Did his girlfriend send him up? Yikes. Maybe it's better that you haven't been promoted to partner status if it meant getting involved in another couple's spat. You've had quite enough of that already. Zebra. You hope they aren't fighting. Azdajax glares at you. The exact nature of our corner is none of your business, frankly. Now, come on. We're wasting time. He steps off the edge of the plateau, descending in a crackle of energy and floating you into the canyon along with him. It's a terrifying ride, but the view it affords is pretty amazing. Soon, you reach the bottom. We should keep going. There's someone else in this valley. We'll get the drop on them if we move fast. He grins confidently, his coat flapping behind him. There isn't any wind down here, though. Is he flapping his own coat with his Psy for dramatic effect? Oh yes! Oh fuck yes! Just like flapping your own trench coat for dramatic effects. Oh, that's Vulcan style. First blood to Nilex. You blink tentatively. You repeat, blood? Yes, blood. He says it the same way he enunciated the name of this competition earlier, like it should have been painfully obvious. That's a tryhard. Oh yeah. Oh, didn't move. Okay. Okay, I gotta get... Whew! Like I told you, our aim is to take out our opposition, swiftly and painfully. To win, we have to be the last team standing in this entire canyon. Wow. Weren't you listening when I explained it earlier? God damn it! You've been proceeding under the assumption that this was some kind of elaborate competitive LARP, like solve some puzzles, get out of the giant canyon before the other guy type of deal. Well, it's kind of a legit gladiator match. Zebra trash can? Yeah, that's a legit chip. Oh, we hit 49 current views. If we hit a 50, I'll give me some ice cream. It probably will either way. But yeah. Perhaps arm wrestle your competitors into submission if you run into them. But no, this game involves actual violence. You probably shouldn't be surprised. You've been on Alternia long enough now to discern that boy. Trolls sure do love killing. You've made friends with plenty of trolls who have less bloodthirsty hobbies, though. You ask him whether he's ever considered getting into excessive bodily force poetry or streaming sick beats. Please. You're kidding, right? Now is no time for joking around. Don't tell me you're already getting frosty strut pods. Frosty strut pods? Zebra plus the floor. I can't work with someone with such a flimsy sense of conviction. You reassure him that, no, of course not. Your strut pods are as toasty as all heck. But he's no longer paying attention to you. His scooter glints. There. He flashes past you before you can blink, riding the waves of his sigh to a collection of rocks sitting behind you. I thought of more like Goosebumps, but Cold Feet makes more sense in that thing. Target acquired. Nice try, thinking you could outsmart me by lying in wait and launching an ambush. Cowardly move. And sloppy. Very sloppy. Now prepare to get owned. Resistance is futy, oh fuck. Abruptly Azdajax freezes. You hesitate, unsure as to what sort of threat you're dealing with here. But then a troll girl with a cerulean blue symbol on her shirt pops up from behind the rocks. She giggles menacingly, making Azdajax turn towards you. His expression is blank. His nifty brain powers now under your competitor's control. To echo Azdajax's sentiment, oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. It can't be Vriska. Vriska's in like... I think she's not even born at this point of time. Yeah, at this point of time she isn't even born. Landed on with a meteor yet. It can't be Vriska. You need to do something fast. You have the hero brain thought that maybe you can grab Azdajax and physically wrest him from the control. You launch yourself towards them in a mad dash, attempting to call out a chilling battle cry, but it comes out as more of a pathetic and broken yell. Vriska, the prequel. Oh no. She transcends time itself. The girl laughs again. Azdajax's eyes flash brighter than you'd seen so far, almost blinding. Oh hell, those are straight up eye lasers, aren't they? And they're really powerful, holy shit. This expression though. Realize prequel or sequel of Homestuck? Well, it is a prequel, I suppose. You've met some strong trolls, but this kind of power is something else. If Azdajax were a character in a video game and you were to assign him a quantifiable number to measure his power, some kind of level perhaps, that number would be, well, it would be very high. Oh, come on, now you're just teasing us, hussy. Now you're just teasing us with the over 9,000 thing. It would be very high, is all you're saying. Azdajax's lasers shoot at a point above you, scoring a deep gash in Thork and sending rubble traveling toward downwards. You reach out, grabbing at Azdajax's coat. You have to get out of here. Is a just cute? I just read that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I won't comment on that one. The girl doesn't stop you, merely leaping out of the way of the certain doom that's hurtling rapidly towards you. You think you see something out of the corner of your eye, some last-ditch hope at not getting squashed such as a grub cake. You race towards it. Wait, are those ruins in the background? Hoses. Your first thought when you next open your eyes is that death has finally come to tenderly cradle you in its sweet, loving embrace. But you quickly realize that you are in a cave, not at the afterlife, and that the reason you can't even see anything right now is because the area around you is brightened by the light coming from Azdajax's scouter. Through sheer dumb luck, you must have turned a run towards the single safe spot in the entire ravine. This hole in the ground. It's as if this hole was sitting here, carved out the rock, waiting to be your escape route. You might even say this hole was made for you. Whew. Fuck! Your wind's covering your ears. Could he keep it down, maybe? Your nerves are a little shot from almost dying for the umpteenth time this week. I do not get that reference. What reference do you mean? I want to know the reference now. No, I will not keep it down. Curses, can't believe this. I need a towel. Nice one, I've run. It's okay. Who does that blue blood think she is? Does she realize who she just messed with? Wow, he looks really mad. Instinctively, you reach out to execute that slow face pat that trolls seem to find so soothing, but he slaps your hand away. Whoops. What do you think you're doing? I already told you I have a moral. Wait, what? Ignore my real fault. It's a body horror manga about people going into holes in a cliff. Oh, I do not know that manga. He didn't, I think. You sent me out an apology. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Plus, you thought COmunity was his mate spirit? He seems to realize what he just said. A hint of yellow touches his cheeks, just barely visible in the light. Oh. That's what I said. I already have a mate spirit. Well, okay, what is going on? Gasp, indeed. You're pretty sure you heard him right the first time. And you're also pretty sure those are two different sorts of relationships. But you let the subject drop. No need to rile up your new friend more than he already is. Your Shush Pep might... we actually call it Shush Pep, oh my god. Might have been rejected, but the attempt seems to snap him out of whatever pissed off funk he's gotten himself into. Let's get out of here. He follows the path of the cave. Can't he just blast you both out? Don't be stupid. If I did that, it would cause a cave-in. Are you that eager to get crushed? Urgent's being portrayed as just an important mate for once. He wants to be more than mate spirits. Yes. Chell. Yeah. I mean... Ouch. I mean, it's just two different things. It's not more, not less. Maybe he needs a moral and would like to have Cornelia as a moral, as well as a mate spirit. Or it's... Or you're right, maybe that's why he blushed. Maybe he views it as the better thing and... Fanfic, no, yeah, fanfic always portrays Moreligions as a friendship thing, and it just is not. It's just so much more. Way too many of the fans seem to think Moreligions is just being buddies. It's not. It isn't. And way too many fanfics thinks it's 50! We hit 50 current watching viewers. I earned me that Toblerone ice cream. Damn! But I've seen many fanfics where Moreligions is basically friends with benefits with feelings. And I don't agree with that. 51 even! Woo! I don't mind which one they end up in. But yeah, I get you, Chell. I get you. Well, Suffer and Disciple had all of the quadrants at the same time, which must be confusing as hell. Good point. You're acting just like Camille, so ready to rush in without a game plan. If he means this is an insult, its effect is kind of lost. He sounds more wistful than irritated. You walk in silence for a while as you make your way further into the cave. You realize that the walls aren't blank like you previously thought, but covered in complicated carvings. I did notice. Cave troll art, you wonder? I know what you're thinking. That life as a prince among trolls must be an enviable one. Prince? You snap to attention. Yes, of course. You were definitely thinking about him and his life story just then. I don't expect someone like you to understand. You're obviously a completely average person who will live out their life in perfect mediocrity. But not me. You don't know what it's like to be born so gifted. Completely average, that's you alright. You try your best to be sympathetic. Having rad powers must make things really hard. What? No way, it's fucking awesome. But as you've clearly seen, it can attract unwanted attention from pathetic individuals who aren't nearly as talented themselves. Where's Byakuya Tagumi here? Yeah, same. Whatever our main character was prophesied. That might be cool. Always over the 9,000. Who are desperate to have some unbeatable psionics in their corner. To be honest, the Empire is no different, and it's not like the rebels are much better. So the rebels are an actual thing he actually knows. Nice. Kenny and I don't really care for one way or another, or the other. We're just here to off chumps and get money. We look out for ourselves first and foremost. But eventually, we'll be sent off planet to do the bidding of the Empress, just like everyone else. Okay, you can see why having no say in the matter of kind of sucks. But isn't there opportunity to do cool shit in space too? Asa's face draws up in a wry expression. Oh, and the music just drawed out there. Oof. Yeah, with someone else calling all the shots. You keep walking after what feels like hours. His scooter flashes again. We're here. We're here. He lets the wall have it. Lets the wall have it with a laser. With his eye lasers. There we go. With a resounding roar, it crumbles away. Aside from the spot he destroyed, the rest of the cave is intact. Moonlight spills into the space through the impromptu deck. It's over. We were stuck down there for so long that the game has ended. Meaning, your heart sinks. This is a disaster. He's definitely not going to want you to be your friend after losing this competition he's so invested in. We're the last team standing, which makes us the winners. Hell yeah! Does it occur to be sort of antagonists in HIVESWAP? Azdajax and Camille be antagonists? I do not think so. I think more that they will be like neutrals. I mean, there could be antagonists for us. For Joey. But I think it would be more of a like... They would be a neutral thing. they will fight us in one act and help us in another. Maybe they will switch sides, who knows? Maybe they will turn out to be antagonists. I knew it. The blue blood loser might have had a stroke of good luck, but she was no match for someone of my station. My victory was a foregone conclusion from the start. So forget it. Especially the name of a very evil dragon in Eastern European mythology. As that is. I do not remember that dragon. Bringing you along was an excellent idea. Your recklessness really came in handy back there. He's thanking you. You realize, or something close to it, modestly. You assure him that it was no problem. A prince knows when to give credit where credit is due. Celebration is in order, I think. Once we collect our prize. There's a prize? Fuck yes. Dual Surface offers an impressive cash reward to whoever wins. I got a cut as well, of course. Whoa, money! This will be the first time you'd laid your hands on the stuff since you crash landed. Maybe you'll be able to finally purchase a warm meal or clothing that isn't from somebody else's closet. More important than the money, though, is that you've proven you weren't a complete fuck-up. You've earned Azdajax's trust and also his friendship. Yeah, let us pay off the debt we have with Gorgor. It was also said dragon is born when snake eats another snake, so traumatized. Huh. I have not heard of the saying that dragon's born when a snake eats a snake, but could be. But it's a far-fetched, but if we know Homestuck is full of far-fetches that actually prove to be true. The power of friendship. Eating all. Most likely bugs and dirt and trash insides, I suppose. We probably eaten that. Probably just been eating the oblong meat products we got with Damien. Oh yeah, probably. Oh, we're just at the ending. Oh, look at his pose. Look at his pose. All the V-Bucks. Ah, yes. What's his... I don't know his aspect. He's probably Prince of Mind. Could be. You had some grub cakes with skill. Oh, yeah, that's right. How could I forget the grub cakes? The monies. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell ducking yeah. And everyone, how did you like this route? Now it's clown time, but first I gotta take a break. It's late and I need something in my stomach. It is ice cream because we hit, for the first time in my streaming career, we hit 50 something views. I gotta check it again. Do you see the game screen right now, or do you see something else? You see the game screen. All's good. All's good, all's good. 51. Oh yeah. We hit our stream view count record this stream with 51, breaking the previous record. there we go. By the way, guys, every one of you who's interested in taking part of our Blood Moon Pictures community, catch some other other community members, catch some other fans of Let's Plays and streams I did, and many more in the future as well. In the description of the stream, I'm gonna check if it's actually there. Yeah, I think. Yep, join the community with a capital O. Is a link to our Discord community group. Feel free to join and talk to the other members of the community. We're not much at the moment because it's rather new and they haven't actually promoted it yet. But you're all free to join. Evelyn Reyes, so sad my connection is going slow. Aww. Well, it will be uploaded to the this stream will be saved to the YouTube. Invalid. The link's invalid. Let me just quickly. No, wait. They changed the... I think they changed the thing. Come on. Never. No limitations. I hope this is it. This is working. I hope this one will work. It should be changed any moment. I'll put it in the chat for you guys as well. Honk, 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 honk. All the honks. Make, yeah, all the honks. Honking all the way. Whoops. Oh no, oh no. I clicked away the chat. There we go. I love this home screen song. What's it called? I do not know what to play it actually. You can keep down the clown. I won't keep down the clown, but I will be back in a few seconds actually. Eating some Toblerone ice cream for, again, 50 people watching. Ooh, yes. I feel great today. I feel so great today. But I'll be right back. It's too fucking warm in this room. Oh, damn. Thank every single one who's currently watching. Thanks to every single one of you. I allowed myself to eat some Toblerone ice cream. I'll be right back getting my ice cream and then we're gonna continue with the clown. Okay, I am back sitting here unwrapping my ice cream. Oh, it's intact. I love it. Oh, no, it's not. It's cracked. Ooh, way. Oh, well. Too bad. got a new... Since I've bought this the first time, I got a new favorite ice cream. Okay then. Okay then. Let's get on. Get it on. Back and gone. Get it on. Let's revisit Amisia Ardeen. I mean, by now we all know who's gonna show up, but still. That music! The hell? Oh my goodness, the air horns, really? Oh my goodness. Your gown flutters around you as you hop off the train. You feel like a very grimy Disney princess with no shoes. Just a deranged Cinderella who left both glass slippers on the castle steps. Before you can decide in which direction to continue your merry jaunt, it's decided for you. That fucking music! For some reason it reminds me of the pizzeria Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. Oh man. Oh man. For me, Five Nights at Freddy's was always a Purple Blood thing. But anyway, yeah. Yes. I agree with you guys on this music. Do you hear that? There was actually a voice saying honk right there. A female voice. Oh heck yeah! Woo! Oh man. That's a part of the canon. Yep. So, what I want to say you is, it might happen that I there was another honk. I can deal with this music right now. 53 viewers. Nice. Screen shaking, yep. But seriously, I wanted to warn you guys, I might draw a lot of connections between Chahoot and Tlaylock. Because, to be honest, from the first time I saw Chahoot, she reminded me a lot of my character Tlaylock. Even though the clothes are totally different, there were just so many things that reminded me of him. Okay. As in a small bluish missile slams into your midsection and sends you tumbling down the hill behind the train tracks, rolling over and over. And goddamn do you hope you don't kill anyone with your ass. Again. Especially not yourself. Will this make Damien bad ending canon? I think Verna's good ending was canon. Was canon. Who else have we ask it? You land with a hot whack on your back. Hey, it is you! The concussion you've just sustained must be giving you serious friend hallucinations. Sorry, I hugged you so hard I pushed you down the hill. Still adorable. I don't mind She wanted us only to draw blood, our blood to draw. But still, she's cute. She's adorable. When the huge serpent came? I forgot how weak and flimsy you are. You take Amisia's offered hand. Whenever the honk comes, it just sets me off so hard. An offered hand, elbowed nervously, you kind of skipped out on her back there, waiting until she was in the ablution trap and then escaping from her murder studio. What? Okay. You'd been so naive back then. You didn't know about raccoons or grub cakes or hate dating and oh god, that is a giant murder clown, isn't it? I love that I love those things when with like and no punctuation to go over to the next thing. I fucking love it. This is amazing. And I love it. This is pure love here. Wow. She's even bigger than the adult you saw at the bandit lair. God, why? Why whenever you think you've met the biggest, meanest bastard in this place has to offer, it offers up another bigger, meaner one. She's bigger than an adult troll? Shit. I mean, similar to Taylor, who was tall for the standards as well, but still. Without thinking, you put yourself between Amisia and the purple blood. Pretty dumb considering Amisia can pick you up with one hand, but you just rolled down a hill and you aren't at peak performance. Chahoot! It's about time! This is the one I was telling you about, Toad. The one with the precious, precious blood. Oh no. Oh, fucking hell. The purple blood's slow, lazy smile somehow makes her face paint even more terrifying. She moss eyes closer, towering over you. A true pleasure, small thing. Fucking hell. Oh, yes. Might be a purple thing, yeah. I think that was somewhere even canon stated. 54, my dudes. 54. I love you guys. A true pleasure, small thing. Any friend of Little Blue. Oh my goodness, Little Blue's such a cute nickname. Is a friend of mine. Especially one who looks so pretty on the newest page of my scrapbook. The summer just dissolving into acid fear. Let me just stamps her through. Don't make murder jokes. My friend is very delicate. You nod furiously. You are so delicate. Just as a whiff of murder gives you the vapors. Oh jeez, my ice is melting so fast. Peace and gospel, Little Blue. I was only playing. Messiahs know I'm owed a bit of fun. And ain't it a fair bit hypocritical, lecturing me, considering what you were getting up to the first time you and I got to join, ripping off heads and all. Amisia goes blue, Chahoot winks, and you experience another spasm of fear. You clench your fists so she can't see your hands are shaking. Damn, I love it! I fucking love this. I love everything about this. She does got some titty, which is weird considering the biological standpoints. But oh well. You distract yourself. You ask her if she and Amisia are morals. You figure that that's always the safest one to start with. safer than. So you guys hate fuck a lot. Big and everything. Yep. Maybe it's muscle. Maybe her boobs are actually muscle boobs. Lots of armor? True. True. Shahud starts grinning again. Amisia blushes even harder. No, City, of course not. I'm way too young for quadrants. Aww. Yeah, like muscle boobs, you know? I mean, I've seen a female bodybuilder who had like she said she naturally has A cups, like barely anything, and then just like trained a lot, and it's almost entirely muscle mass for her. Miracle boob armor, yes. She's about 10, but I mean, morals might work. I think morals might work with that age gap, though. The bug, that's an amazing theory. Know a couple of motherfuckers as started younger than you, Little Blue. They started. Oh, jeez. The capital T's messed me up a bit. Still, there's no point. I mean, you're leaving in a couple pair of degrees. Amisia stares at the ground sadly for a few seconds before she gets herself back together. But that's why tonight is gonna be the best. Our final hunt. And I'm so glad you're here too. She beams up at you. You try to smile back, maybe achieving half a grimace. When Shahud leans over Amisia, it's with a certain menacing fondness. Sounds like a party, my most vicious sister. Only, we got us a smidge of scheduling conflict. Well, Shell, about that, you don't have to be physically stronger than another troll to shoot him. I mean, compare how strong Gamzee potentially is compared to Karkat shush-popping him, and Karkat is physically the weakest troll, canonly. Also, in real life, similar things are able to happen. Like, for example, like, there was that one movie about a warrior rescuing a child, and they, like, that is just how I imagine Moreligens working for humans. I do not remember the name. He rescued a child, and the child helped him overcome his fears and inner conflicts and everything. It was really great, that movie. I did think Noodle was Murdoch specifying Noodle was Murdoch specifying his influence. Are you talking about? Oh, I forgot how the band was called. The Gorillas. Huh? The massacres tonight, Little Blue. Last massacre, I'll see plain side. Gotta present my galotas and testify before my most mirthful messiah for the last time. What? Christian? I don't remember signing up for Christian stuff. Be if they're both violent in the same way. So, yeah, probably. I agree with your last statement, Shell. You sure didn't get any of that. Every time you think your days of unbounded ignorance are behind you, you turn around and stone to find more little squirming bits of cultural miasma to suck on. Amisia rolls her eyes. More church? Okay. Yay for Nepeta. All hail the Nep. That's seriously all you ever do. Sister, we talked about this. To praise the mirthful ones is a privilege and a revelation. My pusher beats for them. It smashes its way through the desolate cage of my thoracic struts. Yeah, I know. You love Clown Church. This music is Clown Church music. All hail the Grand Messiah. I can't sing. Oh jeez. Oh, the chocolate just melted. Like, the pure chocolate part is just liquid. Oh damn. You love it so much, you should just put it in a quadrant. Oh jeez, no. This music, canon clown church music, in my head at least. Okay. Jesus, amnesia. Maybe don't shout at the scary giant clown lady. Jill puts a giant hand on Amnesia's head, ruffling her hair like she's an angry puppy. Aww. Huge honk clown girl. Yep. Simmer down, girl. Good news is, we got us a tiebreaker. She means you, doesn't she? More decisions? Decisions? Oh yeah, we aren't on our first decision yet. What? Yeah, looting, I do not know if I can stand it here. I might actually just open up a chat in the in our community for not safe for work bullshit. Usually we strive for it, but today it's all up to you, stranger. Take me to Clown Church. Church sucks. Okay. Is this still the first? Is this the first one? Church is being so much more tame and understanding than I expected. Yep. Well, I mean, if being high on slime and drinking Faygo so much is a more common thing, I mean, being high on slime seems to not be again the only thing, as we have learned. I don't know if Shahud participates on it, but yeah, she's way more chill than I expected as well. But maybe she's so chill because she knows that we're not even remotely close to being dangerous. Maybe she's just chill. And insulting the church will probably be the bad end. Yep, okay then. Church sucks. I want to go with the fail route first. Also imagine Shahud and Amnesia fighting. I don't want to imagine that. I don't want to. Bad ending first. Come on, guys. Do you think so too? Or do you want me to go actually to church first? gonna be huge. Okay? Church sucks. Religion stuff is kind of over your head. Besides, you really should stick with the friend who has a vested interest in keeping you alive, rather than the menacingly non-committal clown lady. All of your recent experiences with Purple Bloods have been, well, bad. Fighting John Cena, actually holding their own. Oh, Julie, yes. You're so right. See, Chahoot? My friend is no dummy. Chahoot's eyes gleam, and for one eerie moment you think she's just gonna reach down and crush Amisia's skull, or yank out her windpipe, or some other mega violence, but instead she just shrugs her giant shoulders. Ouch! Okay. Well, that's what happens when you allow for their democratic process. Lead the way. What? What? We are actually getting through with this? Are we? Crap. That's right. If you aren't going to church, you're going on a final hunt. And knowing Amisia, you aren't going to be duck hunting. The trolls are trolling us. Also, you don't think the specks on Chahoot's pants are paint. Well, they are paint, but Amisia style paint. Yay! Come on, quick! I got something to show you. She takes off up the steep hill back towards the train tracks. Oh man, you are seriously not dressed for all this clambering. Oh! Too close, too close, too close! I mean, nice honks you have. Horns. But too close. Chahoot appears to notice this too, because a few steps later, your feet leave the ground and you find yourself cradled to the considerable bosom of a large clown. Up close, she smells like sugar and blood. Oh, fucking hell. No struggle, no, sweet thing. Better pray that I don't drop you. Oh, I forgot. You don't pray, because church sucks. Don't take it personally, okay? Oh, jeez. You don't like this. Well, you like not having to walk, and it's pretty cool that she can lift you like you're a tiny baby, but also, you're probably going to die. I love that when I paused after the also, a honk came in. We're so dead. You are so busy freaking the fuck out that at first you don't realize that Chahoot has carried you past the train tracks to a stand of trees. Oh no. Ta-da! Amisia gestures like she's a presenter on a game show, but instead of showing you a dope new car, she points to a boy hanging from a rope by his feet, swinging back and forth as he desperately tries to free himself. Chahoot, you were so right! Using traps is a total time saver. I'm all about those life hacks. And other kinds of hacks. Oh, okay! She lifts her axe, the troll hanging from the tree screams, and that scream becomes a gurgle, which becomes ringing silence as his head leaves his body, spewing brown blood. It rolls to stop right at your feet. Oh god. You have had enough of this all shit. Why can't anybody on this goddamn planet find an ounce of chill? Amisia And Shahoot, what you expectedly want, what they want you to kick the head like this is some sport? Give it a smooch? You know what? Fuck this. You turn and stalk off into the woods. This time you are orchestrating your own failure. It's so done. Oh my goodness, these are the angriest eyes I've ever seen on us. Okay, the size difference between the two is in this shot less than I thought it would be. Oh well. This is amazing. Fucking love all of it. Oh, okay. It was Tavra's blood color at least. Okay then. It wasn't Tavros. Of course it wasn't Tavros. Tavros and all the other Homestuck character, Homestuck comic characters, or at least main trolls or whatever, aren't even born yet. In this space of time. Oh, damn it. Load this one. Way easier. Hashtag save Tav, bro. Everyone loves Tav, bro. Okay. Let's take me to Clown Church. You don't know much about religion, but you have recently become pretty good at reading people. You have the slightest little suspicion that insulting this woman's religion might be unhealthy. Besides, it would be rude. This time when Shahoot turns her painted face to you and gives you another of those lazy smiles, you are filled with a sudden flush of excitement. God, what if you could become friends with her? You've never had a friend this cool, this scary. Gamzee, let's all join together and save Tavro. Amisia rolled her eyes. Fine. Have fun, I guess. Doing totally boring stuff. You wonder if it's really okay for you to come to with Shahoot. Isn't she worried about showing up with an alien? In the past, I might have got to worrying over it. But now, fuck it. Was it just me or did the music just turn a little scary then? Ooh, we are at 56 viewers right now. Love all of you guys. Hashtag save Tav, bro. What are they about to do? Call me? Might thank him for that. Doing a sister solid and saving me from having to set foot on the filthy reaches of space, where I hear they don't follow the good word of as close as they should. Similarities to Shylock, he doesn't want to go to space either. None of them motherfuckers here have the globes to step to me, so you should be safe. With me on your side, not even one of those slippery fishes which do shit. Ah, Sea Dwellers! 57! I am astonished, but it might be true. Ah, so many of them don't want to leave and go off planet. That's sad. Well, yeah. Is that not stretched out at the ends? I suppose so, because of her fangs. I mean, I am still confused. 60! Oh my goodness! Yeah, fishes won't do shit. What have I started? You have started a cult, Gamzee. You should be amazed by yourself. And yeah, you started the saved half-bro cult. Slippery fishes. Does she mean sea dwellers? You've never actually seen one, which makes sense since I dwell in the sea. But most people seem to be scared of them. It's 60. It was 61 as well a minute ago. I'm gonna post another screenshot on the. You know what? I just post the entire screenshot here. Come on, there we go. Okay. You wonder how much higher in case they are from the clowns. You wonder what they look like. There's still so many things you don't know. You've never been in a church before, but you've seen them in movies and goth music videos, so you know what to expect. Clown churches, not that. Look at that. Seriously. I know it's a grand high blood for... Oh, damn. Oh, hell yeah. Grand high blood. That's a fucking grand high blood. There's no pews or statues or sad dude hanging from the perpendicular sticks, but there's an altar and a lot of purple candles and rows of flimsy metal folk or chairs. The same sugary smell that hangs around Chahoots fills the place. Someone took stained glass a little too seriously when they decorated, because every inch of the window is covered in multicolored... God, why even front anymore? Every inch of it is covered in blood. Spatters of it painted the floor and stone walls. It reminds you of that break room after Keneal got done murdering all those kids. Except this seems deliberate. Like they decided they wanted a little bit of yellow in the corner, so they walked some poor Goldwood over and gutted them. Welcome to your salvation, little one. You almost run out. You almost run out, but no. You can't. You need to make friends with Chahoot. You hang on to that as you follow her to the front of the congregation. As you pass, various other clowns send you out honks of greetings, accompanied by the occasional whoop whoop. Toad responds to a couple with a casual "Hey, motherfuckers," but most she ignores. Maybe she's too cool for them. You try not to make eye contact with anyone as you go by, or you happen to look at anyone. You try to throw out the most intense "I'm with her" vibes that you can. Honk honk, whoop whoop. It might not be Marvis. Those horns are a bit too out of space there. Ankles chained. The purple blood has their ankles chained. It does? Really? A couple trolls look as out of place as you do. Okay, not as out of place, since they're actual from this planet, but there's some non-purple guys here who look distinctly uncomfortable. A few of them appear to be chained to the chairs. Cool. Everyone here is extremely into it. There's a lot of answering whoops and fuck yes. Yeah, that's not a purple blood though. All Toad has to do is stand there and smirk at him and he trails off into a nasally honk, before scrambling off the church stage. You really wish you knew how to command that kind of respect. Then everybody would want to be your friend. Thanks, brothers and sisters. Today is a singular sort of day. For today I looked up toward the mountain and saw the fire in the sky. That fire is our Messiahs, and our Messiahs are the fire, feeding a hungry forge in the belly of hell, that sweet salvation of split bone and sulphur-colored eyes. Was it the heat of eternal damnation, or the sweet flame of revelation? All is red ruin. Whoa, who is us, darlings? Oh. It goes on like that for a while. You zone out a little bit. Someone throws a handful of powder into candle frames, and more of that sugary sharp scent puffs out as colorful smoke billows up. The purple bloods all start taking deep whiffs of the stuff. It kind of looks like the powder in pixie sticks. The powder in pixie sticks. Newest member of our congregation. Pixie sticks. Maybe that's why it smells like sugar in here. Invite them to stand up and give glorious thanks. The whole congregation has gone silent. You realize that Shahood is looking at you and the other clown priest is looking at you. Actually, every single goddamn troll in here is looking at you. Except for one small dude who appears to be trying to chew off his own hand to free himself from his shackle. Your turn to testify. Don't fuck this up, little one. I don't think it's cocaine. If it would be cocaine, we would be in a mass murder scene already. Okay, wimp out or preach? Give me a motherfucking hallelujah! I want to fucking lead a troll church now. Just stream and preach all the way. End it with a honking and fucking hallelujah. Go all the way and preach. Or a honk hallelujah. Preach. Preach, 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 preach. Oh shit. They want you to talk about what? All that stuff Shahood and the other trolls were saying. It just sounds like a bunch of bullshit. So that's what you give them. Just bullshit. Reams and reams of fresh, non-GMO, cave-aged bullshit. Honestly, you aren't totally sure what you say. Maybe some stuff about parting the sea, loaves and fishes, a dome and a rock. You throw a couple whoops, and they're for effect, hoping nobody accuses you of cultural appropriation. Luckily, the crowd is feeling it. They all honk and echo that what you say, even the cultural allusions they can't possibly understand. They take turns swigging Fago from the communal chalice, passing it around. You can't help glancing over at Shahood every so often. Sure, all these weirdos are catching what you're throwing, but she's the one whose opinion you actually care about. She's your current friendship target. She's nodding in approval occasionally, crossing her hands over her chest in what looks like a gang symbol, but may just be a religious gesture. You finish her with something about foxes and the jaws of the universe, the convergence of fate and the cyclical nature of reality. Time is a flat circle. You think you're actually filled with the spirit, whatever the fuck that means. It could just be that we'd smoke. Knew I didn't make a mistake when I put my faith into you, little one. She pushes several dudes out of the way to lean over you, and you don't feel fear now so much as intense pride. Damn. But it feels good to have 50 clowns honking at you for pulling something straight out of your ass. Little one is kind of creepy, and you wish she'd stop saying it, but you guess it's accurate. You are little compared to her, and there's only one of you. Come here, darling. Oh, that's an upgrade, darling. That's friendly. Get up here. Up? How? Two younger purple bloods grab you by the legs. Oh. The church sways around you, and you find yourself at clown height, face to face with Chode. Up close, you can see the cracks in her makeup, and it might be the light in here, but her yellow eyes look tinted purple. She pulls you closer, one giant claw tipping your chin up. She's so close she leans in, and your whole body flashes hot. Oh god, this. You're braced for those big clown hips. Instead of Chode clamps her hand over your mouth. You jerk as your air supply is promptly cut off. The clowns holding you up stagger until you remember that you can't breathe through your nose. Seriously, how many mouth breathers are there? I'm almost unable to breathe through my mouth most of the time. Oh well. You see something out of your peripheral vision, and then something sticky and cold is sprayed onto your cheek. An acrid stench making you choke. You struggle, but the clowns don't let you go. Church sprays something on the other side of your face. You feel it stinking, tacky, and stinging into the skin of your cheeks. She releases you for a moment and switches the can of spray paint to her other hand. What the hell? Is that even supposed to be used on skin? Probably not. Hold still, darling. She takes another can from a nearby troll and paints a line across your forehead. Her own brow furrowing in concentration. You know that's you know what she's doing. She's baptizing you, covering you in the paint of her people. You are being initiated. You can hardly believe it. Tears threaten to the corner of your eyes as you realize you are actually becoming part of a group. Someone on this terrible planet is actually letting you into their inner circle, even if it is a circle of shitty clowns who go around murdering people and drinking worst of soda in the galaxy. Congratulations, nice one, Ace. Don't get too overcome now, small thing. I don't rightly even know what you are or where something like you came from. But I can feel the spirit, damn it, spirit flowing through those alien veins of yours. That's fucking godly, my little one. Amazing! This is so good. Anyone who initiates you into their weird cult definitely wants to get all up in your friendship grill. Jared paints another line, this time over your nose. The paint is starting to sting. The paint is on your forehead especially. Oh wait, that's not paint. That's... Chode drops... Oh no. Drops the spray can. She's looking at her fingers. Oh no. You've seen that expression before. On someone bluer and much shorter. Deep crimson drips off her claw. Oh no! Our blood color is the same as Karkit and the Sufferer has, so this is bad. This is horrible. After weeks of rainbow blood, your own blood color looks strange to you. Now that you think about it, it's been a while since you've seen your own blood. Wild. You must be getting better at survival instincts. Precious blood. Precious indeed, sister. The two other purple bloods put you down with subservient honks. All of the other clowns here treat Chode with a reverence bordering in awe. Is it because she's the oldest, or the largest, or maybe just the most badass? Your feet barely hit the floor before Chode takes you by the hand. You smile up at her, happy to go anywhere she leads. Friendship feels so good, especially with people who are bigger and stronger and cooler than you are. Which is basically everyone on this planet, but Shahoot is especially strong and cool. Except for Zebra. We're dead. We're so dead. You're so busy feel great about your new elite status that first you don't realize what's happening, where Shahoot is leading you. It's to a corner of the church that is a little more bare than the other spots. As in, there isn't as much blood. As in, it's a perfect canvas for some fresh blood. Fuck! We're going religious Simbo. Oh no. Oh no. Some precious mutant blood. You don't know why Shahoot didn't go for you right when you met. Maybe the time wasn't right. Maybe she's sight of your red stuff has triggered something in her murder troll behind brain. Regardless, you get the feeling you're about to be reunited with the color of your blood quite suddenly and thoroughly. Wait, you thought you were getting initiated? Hell yeah. You're an initiate, my dazzling crimson darling. An initiate of the rarest and most laudable ever power. A blood initiate. A sacrificial beast. You ain't gonna get a better offer than that. Well, when she puts it like that. Nope, you still would rather not die. Ooh, where's the cut overall for it though? Kittens, are you alright? Pumpkin just laid down like, I'll deal with this door now. This store's nice. I like this door. Oh, Pumpkin, my sweet bub. Sweet little kitty. Anyway, I won't pray F again. Sad yeehaw. We're dead. We had to die sooner or later again. It was like Caliborn? Oh well. Let's... Oh wait! What? What? No. Go back. Main menu. I want to go back to the main... I want to see that change. I did not see that change before. Come on. Shahoot Meenad. Oh, fuck yeah. She's filling the biggest part of the entire thing ever. Look at her. Damn, that's nice. Take me to Clown Church. Wimp out. The only thing we have to do is wimp out. After she finished her speech. Same, Blue Blood, same. Wimp out. You stand there in the cacophony of honks and whoops, trying to dredge up a little spirit inside you, but you just can't. All that noise sounds so much like jeering, and you'd think you'd have gotten used to negative reinforcement, but apparently it's still enough to trip you up. You open your mouth and all that comes out is a croak, like you're a frog of failure. Chode's big hand lands on your shoulder. She looks wistful through the clown paint. That's okay, hun. Sit down before you strain something. Oof. Oof. somewhat bullied, I suppose. Encased in a fugue of shame, you do. God, why couldn't you have kept it together for once in your pathetic life? The clown next to you gives you a consoling pat on the knee and offers you a half-empty bottle of Faygo. You are so despondent that you barely cast a thought to juggalo germs or the fact that Faygo is disgusting. I don't know, maybe it is not. Frog of failure? Scrub? Maybe. Might be. It hints your taste buds like a bitch slap. Around you, the congregation is getting rowdier. The troll beside you shrugs his shoulders like, what can you do? He has a hat and a charming smile. Is it a top hat? Is it a top hat? At least you think he does. You're starting to feel a little weird. Faygo isn't alcoholic, is it? I meant tool back in Earth. Yeah, we don't know about that. It would go easy on that stuff if I were you, the troll says. His hand hasn't left your leg. In fact, it's moved from your knee to your thigh. The first time is always rough. Oh, fuck! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Whatever, you're fine. You know all about controlled substances. You're really good at drugs, okay? You're a serious druggist. For real though, what is in this stuff? You got high with Sirava and tipsy with Chixie. Huh, that rhymes. She should put that in her next rap. But this is different. This is your brain blowing wide open and this atmosphere purring in. This is the cosmos kissing your frontal lobe with way too much tongue. Hey, this is my supplicant. Maybe find your own. Church is standing next to you again. She removes the clown guy's hand from your thigh and extricates the bottle from your grip. Hey, you weren't done with that. On the other side of the church, someone throws another handful of colorful powder onto the fire. More smoke billows up. And you feel another wave of dizziness. Maybe it's the interaction of the Faygo and the smoke. Is that how science works? Such bad form, says the troll who'd given you the Faygo. Bring an alien to your last massacre. One would think you had no respect for your messiah at all. I think, brothers and sisters, that I might agree with that. A voice rings out across the church. At first, you think that it's in your head, the product of whatever weird soup all the competing substances have created, but everybody else hears it too. Church goes rigid beside you, her big vicious mouth stretched into an O of shock. What? The congregation falls to its knees in a clattering way. Seriously, you've never heard a crowd of people go quiet so loudly. Chairs are kicked out of the way or knocked over. Kneeling down, Shahoot's head comes up to your chest. She and the clown in the hat each push down on you of your shoulders. Motherfucker, get down. You hit the deck. You half expect the blood splatters to seep through your dress, but it just crusts flaky and dry underneath your knees. You, sister. That your alien? Where the hell is that voice coming from? It's deep and gravely and probably male. The background. The fucking background. The holy mother fucking background changed. Oh, hold up. What you'd initially thought was one of Ramil's knockoff paintings hanging behind the altar turns out to be a screen. I fucking knew it. Which has now turned into a grey silhouette with horns. Is everybody here bowing to some dude who literally Skyped into Clown Church. Doesn't even have a user pic. Your Excellency, I wouldn't describe him as my alien exactly. A little too pathetic to really put much bother to. There's a murmur of agreement from the surrounding trolls. Dang, the tough crowd. A long snort of breath crackles into static. Who are you to say who or what is pathetic? Chode winces. Holy shit! That has to be Grand High Blood, or the actually current Grand High Blood, if anything. You're all feckled wrigglers without a bean in your think bands. All of the low bloods in here look absolutely terrified, which is nothing new, but for once they aren't the only ones. Everyone here is terrified, the purple guys included. You, come closer, little heretic. Let me get a gander. Me? Who? What the fuck you mean who, sister? The motherfucker I'm jabbing my point stomp at. You and Chode share quick nervous glance. Her throat bobbles visibly. Sir, I think you got your webcam turned off. I don't think it's Doc Scratch. That wouldn't make no sense. I mean, he could pretend to not be. It doesn't sound like Kurlos is a doctor in town. It isn't Kurlos. I mean, Kurlos. It is the Grand High Blood of the current time, I suppose. Oh dang! Hold up. Oh damn! Hold up. You hear a lot of rustling and swearing. You hang in the awkward limbo of an old person struggling with technology. Oh, this is fucking amazing. Yup, fucking Grand High Blood, alright. Oh, damn, that silhouette also looks like Tlaylock, but with curlier horns. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, hell! Hi. The screen flickers and you can just make out a pair of hulking shoulders. Sir, you've got the light behind you. Never mind the light, motherfucker! You, the hornless one in the romper's robe. Come closer, child. Oh, you, of course, it's you. Being the main character is exhausting. Oh, fucking hell! You move closer to the altar, although you aren't actually sure where the camera is. This guy is someone you should be able to tell that even if everyone in here wasn't boring to him. His voice has a certain quality to it. That's close enough. I'm not trying to look up your sniffing up, child. You got any notion as to who I fucking am? None except that he is possibly important. It's always a really good time when important people get interested in using insignificant ass. I decide whose ass is insignificant in this house. You comprehend? Sure. Sir. Excellency? How long have you been rambling amongst my brethren? At least a couple of weeks. No more than a month. This is bad. This will send troops after us. Oh, holy shit. This... I don't know what word it was. Yeah, same. Is it shot at us through this? I don't think so. I think we would notice, but oh, damn. How many are here with you? Just you. An alien invasion force of one, all just wandering the countryside. And still pulling in oxygen. You thought someone would have picked their dentition with you by now. Same! Same! You got any muscle definition, Wriggler? You show him the gun show. As in, you show him how very empty the weapons locker is. Too weak for the front lines. Too ugly to fill a pail with. He laughs, low and lecherous. Although your strut sticks ain't so bad. Oh, did a giant clown just say that you have nice legs over troll FaceTime? You look at Shahoot for help, but she's too busy checking out your gams. This is so fucking awkward and I love it. Sober, you might have been uncomfortable. Fago drunky, he was pretty zen about it. You're sure it's only a matter of time before you fuck an alien? Oh no. If it's got to be a big giant clown, well, so be it. Shooting high, aren't you? Now you just feel silly. You're sure this guy you aren't really after that kind of stuff. There's only one thing you really truly long for in this world. And what's that, child? Power, wealth, the right to keep living. Yikes. You realize that everyone in this goddamn church is looking at you, waiting for your answer. Chode looks like she wants to grab your shoulders and shake you. Jeez, no pressure. Friendship, you tell him. He laughs a long and hearty at that one. You weathered stoically. You bigger, significantly more attractive motherfucker. Shahoot comes to attention. What's your caste name, child? Minat, Excellency. If I understand rightly, you are about to undergo the ordeals. Shahoot nods. She looks a little seasick. You're not sure what the ordeals are, but everything about them sounds bad, including the name. Maybe get your shit shot with this one right here. They seem to have a strategy for surviving against all reasonable odds and decency. You could probably use a friend like them. He jabs another big finger at you. And Wriggler? Yeah? Don't let me see your face again. The call disconnects and the screen goes blank. When you point yourself toward the front of the church, everyone scrambles to get out of your way. It's like the big clown's attention has conveyed some honorary status on you. Probably nobody will mess with you for, half an hour at least. Oh! Balls! I did not expect this outcome, and this is fucking interesting. Fucking actual dialogue to a grown-up troll. And it's not only anyone, it's the fucking Grand High Blood. Oh my goodness. I got a thing in my throat going on. I do not. Oh. I won't be able to sleep this night. We're friends with the Great Hybrid, or I was saying I've run. Want to play card for attorney on some reason? Your phone's died. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's my fault, Bradley. Oh. Even though it kind of cooled off a little in here, I'm sweating from this encounter. This was... Whew. Whew. And we're at 65 right now, and a bad connection. Oh my goodness. I wanna... yeah, let's continue. You aren't really going anywhere. You just need some fresh air before you pass out. Same here. Chahoot emerges soon after. She looks nearly as wounded as you feel. You ask her if she's mad at you, since that could be potentially dangerous to both your life and your burgeoning friendship. Mad? Mad. Why would I be mad? Because your inexplicably magnetic charm worked on both my best girl and the figurehead of my church? You flush. The real question is, did it work on her? Chahoot sighs. What the hell? Old motherfucker told me to listen to whatever it is you can teach. Right, he did. That basically makes the two of you friends by theocratic decree. Witch of Hope? I think it's too... I do not know enough about Cho to have an opinion on that. It's 2 hours and a half, actually, yeah. Guess so. So, darling, teach me your ways. Well, first of all, you gotta fall down a lot. Drim dum. Holy fuck yeah. Same, everyone, same. Look at that fucking height difference. And damn, look at those thighs. I'm sorry. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't help her stay on the planet. We just... Oh, she might have won like an extra month on the planet, if at all. Because of us. But adult trolls are always banned from Alternia. I think Hope kinda suits her. But in what degree, in what class? Yeah, I agree. 1 second, my cats are doing something they shouldn't. Oi! Kitties, don't do any... Pumpkin, wo bist du? Pumpy! Okay, I'm back. The kittens knocked something important over. I had to fix it. Okay, then. You don't think she's made? I don't know. Hot hair? Might be. I don't think witch. I really don't think witch. I think she's a bit too passive for witch. 'Cause, 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 'cause blood? For this? For this guy? I mean, sure, why not? What's she doing with hope is the thing. Changing, knowing, giving, taking. Yeah. I don't know. We might have to wait for HIVESWAP to get a better insight in that, because we didn't actually see much of her that could give us answer, I think. Don't think Rogue. Rogue is a bit too active. Higher, maid, maybe. Rogue? Stealing to benefit others? I'm not sure about Rogue. We're streaming to I don't think Rogue. My brain kind of doesn't want to stick to Rogue. I think her class would be either maid or would be. I think maid is the closest I could think of. Either maid. Heck, for all we know, it could be bard. I mean, bards can be really passive. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, I've been up this late in ages. And if the HIVESWAP FRIENDSIM next HIVESWAP FRIENDSIM part comes out at 2 AM next time, I'm not sure if I'll be able to live stream it, because this is getting ridiculous. Like, if it keeps going 1 hour later than before, I won't be able to keep up live streaming it as soon as it hits, because it will be literally the time I'm asleep. Well, just because one is a class, it doesn't mean that another one can't be. I mean, they're not playing Swerve after all. But I don't think she would be Thief of Hope. I kinda doubt that. Because thieves steal their aspect in order to benefit themselves. So, we're seeing how by letting Mate would be very Lori. That seems kind of more than one of each class. Well, redundant, yeah, but after we gotta keep in mind those characters will never touch upon Spurp, so it doesn't matter if it is redundant or not. I mean, it is just a potential class spec that might even change over the course of their story arc. Ouch. Because their characters change, they develop. Because the class specs always serve a role within the Spurp game. And outside of the Spurp game, it is a different story. That as well. Class specs, especially. Night? Nah, I don't think it would be night. Oh well. Anyway. Oh. That happened on its own. I didn't click anything. But oh well, this is it for today's stream. Again, if you are interested in joining the community, I would appreciate every single one who wants to join. And we recalibrated or whatever. I'm too tired to think right now. Our high score of views at the same time to, let me just post it. Here. 56. 65. That way around. And it was amazing. It was purely amazing. It was a great trip and it was fun with all of you. Okay then. Thanks, Ace. Thanks a lot. What? No, not you, Echo. Terminator's coming again. Ah! Oh, okay. Okay, bye Julie. Bye everyone else, and just let me make a proper outro. I enjoyed my time and it was amazing. It was really damning in the head with suddenly the fucking Grand High Blood coming up. But this was just purely awesome. But hey, I sincerely love all of you guys. Every 65, that's the right wording about my number. I love every single one of you, and we'll see each other in the next stream and or video. Cheerio! Cheerio! Chip chop! Cheerio! Bye bye! Love all of you guys! Bye! Cheerio! Thanks, Diana Banana! Bye, River Mouse! Bye, everyone! Awesome with you dudes. Really awesome.